Hey, what's up guys? You're watching the Yakler channel with me, Robbo, and today we're going to talk about a product. I've just been given a Gucci little fish finder to test out. Before I carry on, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands. You know, I don't get paid to do these videos. I'm just doing them purely for yourselves. But yeah, the product I'm going to be talking about today is the Lowrance Hook 2. So this is a fairly new model. It's just come out, and yeah, it's similar to other fish finders. It's got double features, so you've got your mapping and your sonar as well. Those of you who watch a lot of my videos will know I don't generally use a fish finder. However, you know, I need to start using one, so I thought I might as well try out with this model here. It's a 5-inch screen, so it's should be the right size for a kayak and sort of what I need it for. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing video now, and we're going to see what's inside this bad boy. And then I'll go install it on the kayak, and tomorrow we can go test it out in the water and see what it's about. So other things I'm obviously going to need with that is a Navionics card. So I've got a Navionics card to go inside, the fish finder for my GPS locations and all the mapping. For the seabed, and obviously just general land mapping as well. And then I'm going to need some sort of power source. So on the way home I stopped off at Southampton Canoes and just picked up a 12 volt battery, which is quite heavy and adds a lot of weight to the kayak, and it's probably one of the reasons why I don't actually use a fish finder. But you know, I can see the benefits of using a fish finder, definitely, especially if you want to find fish, obviously, and see what you're fishing on, you know, where the drop-offs are. I find just looking at Navionics maps on my phone, I can sort of get adjusted where I need to go. But that's obviously from a lot of experience of fishing in the areas I fish in. So this little tool is definitely going to aid me in finding new places and actually knowing what's beneath me, and give me that professional edge. But yeah, let's get to the unboxing. Cool. So the first thing you pull out is the unit itself. As you can see there, 5-inch unit. First impressions, quite light. Feels plasticky. Buttons feel pretty good. And then on the back it's got your 2 ports, so one for power, one for your transducer. And then you'll have your little back clip here, so this will fit onto some sort of mounting base. And obviously you've got their branding logo, Lowrance Hook 2. Yeah, I don't know if this unit's waterproof, but definitely going to put it to the test. Well, then I've got a bunch of other cables. So I've got a power cable. I've got a mounting bracket, so that's actually ideal because I've got a what's it called? I've got a Railblaza platform that I can screw that straight into, so I won't have to put any holes in my kayak, and I can literally just put it on the track. So one of the tracks running along the front or the sides of the kayak. That's quite ideal. That's perfect. Got the transducer itself. So I have to figure out where I'm going to mount that and how I'm going to mount that under the kayak. Got some bolts and brackets. And I got some sort of power connector. And a manual. So a Hook 2 series quick guide. And the training DVD. Cool. That is everything in the box. So I'm gonna have a read through the manual now. I'm gonna figure out how to put this together, and then I'm gonna go put it on the kayak. Right then, first hurdle. Where's my cable? So, first problem I've come up with, bare wires and no spade clips. So, it's all good and well electrical taping them together or twisting that around a battery, but it's not practical. Is how am I meant to put that on that? So yeah, that's the first problem I found. There seems to be no spade clips or crocodile clips in the pack itself, so I don't know how I'm meant to attach it to the battery. However, luckily, because I'm going out fishing tomorrow and I want to get this done tonight, luckily Halford's still open. Managed to get some little spade clips. Also managed to get some little joiners. I can join the two wires together. And I managed to get some electrical tape. And then another practical thing I had to think about was how am I going to keep my battery and connections dry. So first thing I've got is an airtight container, of which I'm going to drill a hole, which I already have there. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, because I've got a little bit of a stopper here, sort of a cable stopper. I'll show you there. Opens up. And just put the cable in there. I'm going to super glue that in that hole, or make the hole bigger. That way I'll have a sort of airtight container that the battery can sit in. But yeah, that is not very practical. That is quite annoying. It's not designed to just open the box and plug in and play. There's actually things you need to think about and go and get. Obviously, battery being one of them, but that's sort of obvious. You don't have a battery that comes with it. But being able to connect that to that is not practical. Just a bare wire, you know, maybe just chuck a little few spade clips. They only cost a few cents. You know, you could have just chucked two of them in the pack. But yeah, anyway, moaning over. Problem diverted. So let's carry on. So as I said earlier, I had the perfect Railblaza connection to mount this on. I don't. I have this one here, which is a little bit too small, and the holes don't quite match up. So for now, for the meantime, I'm going to have to sort of improvise and find some sort of like, I don't know, a bit of chopping board or something that I can screw onto here and then screw this onto that. I know it's not ideal and it's not going to look pretty, but gets a job done so that I can use this tomorrow, because I don't really want to screw this into the kayak. I want to be able to take this off the kayak, away from the kayak, and I don't want things like these connections being a hassle. So yeah. Anyway, that is the transducer. Transducer plugged into the head unit, and then the mount for the actual Lowrance put on. So yeah. Now that I've got the spade clips, I'm going to put them on the wires now. I'm going to wire it up. Battery's on charge. Once that's done, I'm going to sort of get this on the kayak and then, yeah, go test it out in the water. Cool, so that's the problem solved now. Doesn't look very pretty, but does a job. Got the two spade clips on there. Got the 5 amp fuse. Yeah. We have power. Cool. That's the battery now sealed in there. Just connect that onto the head unit. And that's just my quick little improvisation of a waterproof battery for tomorrow. I'm just going to put some silicone around there just to completely waterproof it. But yeah, just quick and easy fix. You can get these for a couple quid from most superstores. There we have it. So that's the unit itself. It's now powered on. So I'm going to put my Navionics card in now. See how simple this is. Right, so on the transducer display, the display itself, as you can see there, that's where the card's going to go in. So, just literally pull this out. That's where the card's going to go. So I'm just configuring the unit now. It's asked me what units of measure I want to use. So I'm going to use miles and feet. Configuration data complete, settings can change settings. So yeah, that was easy. Just picking my metrics. Do you wish to change the chart data selection to view the inserted charts on the card? Yes, I do. It's changing now. It says I'm in Oklahoma. I'm clearly not. Probably got to go stand outside for the GPS signal. Alright, so I can flick through menus. I can go to sonar, charts, or I can do sonar and charts. So obviously if I had my transducer plugged in, I'd have both of them. I'll show you more of that tomorrow.